Friends, welcome to Referit channel. We are going to discuss 10th class physical science syllabus. In this part, first we are going to discuss chapter 1, that is heat. Students, we all know that, come on, when we rub our hands, what will happen? When we rub our hands, heat will be generated. What are we doing here? We are rubbing hands. That means we are doing some work here. It's a mechanical work. From this mechanical energy converts into chemical energy, that's called heat. So we can easily say that heat is a form of energy. Come on, look at this one. Heat is a form of energy. When we burn coal, we get heat energy. If you put hands in fire, you will get burns and you will feel pain. From all these activities, we can say heat is a form of energy. And now we are going to discuss what is thermal equilibrium. In our textbook, here is an activity. In this activity, we have to take a wooden piece and a metal piece. Take these two wooden piece and metal piece, keep them in refrigerator for 15 minutes. You observe for 15 minutes and then you take them out of the fridge. Now you touch both of them. First you touch that metal piece. What will you feel? You feel that metal piece is colder. That means, what are you doing here? You are touching that metal piece. When you are touching the metal piece, you feel that the metal piece is colder. That means, when you touch it, heat is transferred from your body to that colder iron piece, metal piece. That means the heat in your body is more than the heat in that metal piece. That's why heat is transferred from your body to that metal piece. That's why you are feeling colder. It's very cold. And then go and take that wooden piece. Try to touch that wooden piece. Wooden piece also, it is cold. When you touch this wooden piece, you feel cold. That means the temperature of your body, the heat in your body is more than that wooden piece. That means heat is transferred from your body to wooden piece. The temperature of your body is less than that wooden piece. In these two cases, your one body and the wooden piece or metal piece or other body. These two bodies are in physical contact. These two bodies are in touch. And this heat is transferred from one body to other body. Heat is transferred from one body to other body. That means heat is transferred from the body at higher temperature to the body at lower temperature. Come on, when you do this activity with a wooden piece, metal piece and with the help of refrigerator, you will know that one body is colder and the other body is cold. And one body, metal piece is colder than that wooden piece. And here, when you compare these two, metal piece and wooden piece, metal piece is colder than wooden piece. That means we are seeing the degree of the coldness here. How much cold is that metal piece and how much How much cold is that wooden piece? That means the degree of coldness. And if we see, in other words, which is hot, whether metal piece or wooden piece. So here we have to discuss that the degree of coldness or the degree of hotness, okay, that's nothing but temperature of the body. So here traditionally we define the temperature like this: the degree of coldness or the degree of hotness is called temperature. In this activity, when we touch both metal piece and wooden piece, this heat energy in our body is transferred from our body to that wooden piece or metal piece. Then we feel cool, we feel cold. And we sit before fire many times. Especially in winter season, we sit before fire. We stretch our hands and we get heat from that fire. Then you feel what? How do you feel? You feel hot. You get heat energy from that fire into your body. That means here heat is transferred from fire to your body. Then you feel hot. So here, when two bodies are in physical contact, and those two bodies are, one is hot body and the other is cold body. When two bodies are in physical contact or in physical touch, this heat flows from one body to other body. I am asking you one doubt. How long this heat flows from one body to other body? As usual, when we take bath every day, we bring some hot water in the bucket and we mix some cold water to it. We add some cold water to hot water. Then the temperature of the hot water decreases and the temperature of the cold water increases. After some time, both will come at same temperature. That means the question how long this heat flows from one body to other body, when there is a difference between those two bodies, one body is at a higher temperature and the other body is at a lower temperature, then heat flows from the body at a higher temperature to the body at a lower temperature. But how long this process continue? How long this process continues? Until these two bodies get the same temperature. Until these two bodies get equal temperature, the heat flows from the body at higher temperature to the body at lower temperature. So we can say that until they reach same temperature, heat flows from one body to other body. That means heat flows from the body at higher temperature to the body at lower temperature until they reach same temperature. Here we have to mention one point here. When these two bodies are in physical touch, there is a flow of heat from one body to other body until they get same temperature. Heat flows. Heat continues to flow. After getting same temperature, after these bodies getting same temperature, there will be no flow of temperature. There is no flow of temperature when they are at same temperature. What is this state we call? How do we call this state of the bodies at equal temperature or same temperature? When heat flows from one body to other body, after attaining the same temperature for these two bodies, there is no flow of heat from one body to the other body. That means both reached at the same temperature. This state is known as thermal equilibrium. This is the state of thermal equilibrium. Now, how can we define thermal equilibrium? Thermal equilibrium is the state where no heat is received or given out. There will be no heat received from one body. There will be no heat given out from one body. So thermal equilibrium is the state where no heat is received or given out. So this is about thermal equilibrium. Now we can define thermal equilibrium. Thermal equilibrium is the state where no heat is received or given out. This is the definition of thermal equilibrium. Come on friends, in summer season we feel very hot. Then we operate air conditions, air coolers for the comfort of our body. For the comfort of our body, we operate AC machines. When you feel very hot in summer, that means, what is the meaning of that you are feeling very hot? That means there is no equilibrium in the surroundings with your body. For your body and surroundings, there will be no equilibrium in summer season. That's why you feel very hot. But you feel no feeling that you are not feeling any hot or any cold. That means you and the surroundings are in equilibrium state. So this is thermal equilibrium. So thermal equilibrium is the state where no heat is received or given out. If you are feeling either cold or hot, it means your body and surroundings are not in thermal equilibrium. So this is about thermal equilibrium. So you refer your 10th class textbook, page number 1, chapter heat. If you refer this activity 1 in your textbook, you can get the full picture of this concept. And here we discuss 2 definitions. The traditional definition of temperature is the degree of coldness or the degree of hotness is called temperature. And the second definition of thermal equilibrium is the state where no heat is received or given out. So students, in this class we discussed what is thermal equilibrium, what is the definition of temperature, and how do we define this thermal equilibrium. Okay, thank you.